Picture this. Monday morning, November 23, 1981. You're making a cup of tea, thinking about work. Outside, the sky is grey, cold, ordinary, just another November day in Britain. Then something changes. The sky darkens, the wind begins to rise, and over the next 5.5 hours, Britain experiences something it had never seen before. 104 tornadoes in a single afternoon. This wasn't America. This wasn't Tornado Alley. This was Britain. From Anglesey to Essex, from Liverpool to Hull, the largest tornado outbreak in European history tore across the country. Chimneys collapsed, roofs were ripped away, caravans were lifted into the air, and somehow, not a single person was killed. This is the story of the day Britain was hit by more tornadoes in 5 hours than it normally sees in 3 years. It began quietly the day before, Sunday, November 22, 1981. Most people went about their weekend as usual. Sunday roast, the radio on, maybe a walk. No one sensed what was forming near Scotland. A powerful low-pressure system was rapidly intensifying, what meteorologists call a weather bomb. At midday Sunday, pressure stood at 994 millibars. By Monday midday, it had plunged to 968. A dramatic drop in just 24 hours. The atmosphere was becoming dangerously unstable. To the south, warm, humid air was being drawn up from southern Europe. From the north, Arctic cold pushed down, and where they collided, the conditions turned violent. Forecasters expected heavy rain and strong winds. But tornadoes. In Britain, no one predicted that. Monday morning arrived grey and damp. Across Wales, people woke with that heavy feeling in the air. That sense that something wasn't right. By mid-morning, rain began falling. Nothing unusual for November. Then at 10:19 a.m., the first funnel cloud touched down on Anglesey, off the coast of North Wales. At Raff Valley, lightning had been seen before dawn, a warning sign of instability. Instruments began spinning wildly, pressure dropped fast, temperatures shifted sharply. Just west of Anglesey, a rotating system was forming. Winds were forecast at 55 knots. Strong, but not unheard of. Then something far worse arrived. In Holyhead, Sergeant Wynne of Raff Valley's Marine Craft Unit noticed it first. A massive black cloud, nearly a mile long, rolling over the coastline. The wind suddenly intensified. The cloud twisted into a hook shape. Within seconds, it dropped. A funnel formed, dark, violent, filled with water and debris, and slammed into the ground. It lasted just 15 to 20 seconds. Then, moments later, a second, larger funnel formed. 2 tornadoes, both rated F2, powerful enough to tear roofs from solid homes and lift cars. They tore straight through the heart of Holyhead. At Holyhead County School, the roof was ripped away. Beams, bricks, and slates were hurled across the playground like missiles. Had it struck 5 minutes later, children would have been outside. Instead, they watched from classroom windows as the building came apart above them. A sight they would never forget. On Station Street, damage was devastating. Every home lost something. Roofs gone, windows shattered, chimneys collapsing one by one. Witnesses said it looked like a bowling alley after a perfect strike. But one detail proved this wasn't just strong wind. The windows didn't blow inward. They exploded outward. That's the signature of a tornado. Not pushing, pulling. And this was only the beginning. By midday, Manchester was hit. 4 tornadoes in minutes. Then St. Helens. Then Warrington. The storm system raced southeast at over 30 miles per hour, dropping funnel after funnel. In Shropshire, 1 tornado stayed on the ground for 37 miles, the longest of the outbreak. Then Birmingham. 3 tornadoes tore through residential streets. Roofs ripped from terraced houses. Chimneys crashed through upper floors. Across the West Midlands, more followed. Then just after 2 p.m., Warwickshire was struck. An F2 tornado hit a static caravan park. Homes were lifted like toys. Some overturned, others destroyed completely. Families watched as everything around them turned to chaos. Then silence. By mid-afternoon, East Anglia became the epicenter. Between 1 and 4 p.m., 43 tornadoes were reported across Norfolk, Suffolk, and Cambridgeshire. Fields torn apart, barns destroyed, trees snapped. Then, at 3:46 p.m., the final tornado touched down in Essex. 5 hours and 26 minutes after it began. It was over, the sky cleared, the wind dropped, Britain stood stunned. That evening, the truth emerged. This wasn't a series of freak storms. It was nationwide. The Tornado and Storm Research Organization launched a massive investigation. Reports flooded in. By the end, the count stood at 104 confirmed tornadoes. In a single afternoon. Normally, Britain sees around 30 in an entire year. And yet just 8 injuries. No deaths. Pure luck. November 23, 1981 changed how Britain understood tornadoes forever. And for those who lived through it, it remains unforgettable.